Yeah.
I'm going to see Crush Groove too.
Okay.
Crush Groove too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I ain't heard no
Wait a
crush.
I ain't heard of that. I mean, we out there, you know. Y'all didn't hear Babalo opening back up?
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, Babalo coming back open, you know what I'm saying? They didn't get the boats, but they got 102 canoes. So, you know, if you got a Bally's membership, just don't do it. Just do the boat thing.
Martini, so what events, big special events that you feel that's special to you, that's big, that's coming up, some that we can get our VIP, you know, me and TJ Rhythm, because all y'all comedians come through here and y'all do y'all shows, but y'all want to charge us at the door. I don't know about all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all come on here, do your thing all day long. We ain't paying no more. We VIP.
VIP. Very invisible people. Well, a lot of my shows I have is out of town right now. So I got one that's coming up. I'm going to New York, and I'm also going to Atlanta.
Okay.
And one at the end of this month that I'm going to is in, I think, Elyria, Ohio, I want to say. So, yeah, that's up the street, so they ain't even out of town. I can't stand when people say, yeah, man, I'm going out of town. Where you going, Flint? You know, if I get some binoculars, I can see you, right? You're not out of town. You're right there.
I know, but it ain't too far. I like to jump on the road and come check it out.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you can do that. Well, you got a lot of comedians that, you know what I'm saying, they come out and just start talking about people. I mean,
right.
That worked for some comedians back in the day, like D.L. Hughley when he did Comic View. That was a thing. I mean, in that era, he was right for it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, you can't just come out and belittle, you know what I'm saying, the audience, just start talking about them and say that you're a comedian. That labels you as a comic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, like with different comedians, if you got material, let your material shine. And then if you get a heckler, just, you know what I'm saying, you, like me, I make up my own heckling jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like to get ready for heckler, because a lot of jokes that people do, they call them stock jokes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Martin Lawrence probably said it, but you can get away with it. It's not stealing. But I come up with my own. You know what I'm saying?
I like comedians that tell stories or talk about themselves, that the kind of comedians that tell real everyday life, because that's constant material. You know what I'm saying? You have some comedians that's always telling the same joke. We ain't gonna mention no names like they did last week. Devil R, we got Devil R.
We got to do something about Devil R. He tried to sneak out.
But I'm saying is a great comedian. The reason why Richard Pryor and all those guys lasted so long was because they told stories. They talked about themselves every day. Like if you walk down the street today and you seen somebody throw a bottle or police pull some mud or crack kids ran in and stole something, you talk about that, people gonna laugh because they know it's everyday life. But when you constantly trying to concentrate on one little and you telling that same joke at every club, come on, you're not going, you in and out. Just like rappers, you know what I'm saying? You got to be creative, and you got to constantly keep writing. Just talk about yourself.
It's a burnout.
We feel it, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Black folks, they don't like to talk about themselves.
Right. Well, me, my life is funny. I done been through some stuff. It's stuff that I haven't spoke about yet, and I'm going to put on the table. So, but like
put
I said,
on the table. We got
right here. Well, this table's not big enough. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, you know.
Okay.
I mean, it's just everything. Heartbreaks, you know what I'm saying? Stupid mistakes I've made, and, you know, I got a lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
So what advice do you have to those who's coming up in the comedy world? Can you give them any advice to inspire them to be whatever it is they're trying to be?
Well, my thing is just, I don't want to just come simple and just say, hey, just write like other comedians say, because that's typical. You know, everybody know you got to write. You know, me, I don't write or whatever. But I just say, just find you a club and get out there, hit the stage. Don't fear nothing. You know, you get on that stage, just know that you sacrifice yourself to get up there. And now the light shines on you. You take that moment, and don't let the moment take you. You know what I'm saying? You let the audience know that you are the comedian. and don't let them become the comedian and you the audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like 200 against 1, you already know who's gonna win.
Right, like Eminem said, you only get one shot.
Exactly.
Do not miss your chance to blow. Opportunity to come, one in a lifetime.
You know?
And that's what inspired me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm waiting to see your show because you seem like a real funny person. And Catnip, he talks so much about you, real highly about you. I'm just, waiting to see this show. So,
yeah. It was down at Vondi's. You know,
I would get lost.
That's old Captain's right next to the Renaissance Center. I still call it Renaissance Center. I don't care about the GM building. The Renaissance Center to me. I used to work there at Sibley Shoes. I'm so mad I lost my job.
Now I know what a Renaissance Center is, but I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's to the left of the the old Captain's. Now you know it's the River Rock.
You gotta remember she's
Texas.
not from here.
I forgot you from Texas.
She's not
right.
a Detroiter. All right. She's not even a Michigan.
Like Houston, Texas. You know where that is?
Yeah.
Okay, now Houston. Now if you go South Light, no, I'm like.